Mysterious Slavic charm, this is how the Russian blue cats are called. These animals are particularly graceful and mysterious. They are very affectionate, gentle and calm. The Russian blue cat always stays close to its owner and gets along well with children. Such a pet can be started and kept in an apartment without fear. History of the origin of Russian blue cats. The Russian blue cat is a primordially Russian animal. This is what many articles about this amazing breed say. However, this statement is not entirely true. Yes, the first progenitors were found in Arkhangelsk, from where they were brought to the place of their breeding. But the true homeland of these amazing pets is still England. It was here in the middle of the 19th century that exhibitions of phenologists were first held. And it was here that the foundation was laid for the breeding of the Russian blue cat. The beginning of the creation of this breed was laid by Constance Carew Cox, an English lady who was fond of phenology and was actively involved in breeding cats. The first mentions of the Russian blue date back to 1888 when the breeder got acquainted with this breed. The first representative of the pedigree was named Vina. This cat instantly won universal love and numerous prizes at exhibitions. Later, in the period from 1890 to 1893, representatives of the breed were imported to England from Norway and Arkhangelsk. Thanks to Carew Cox's accurate records, we reliably know the names of the cats that became the head of their kind and are considered the founders of the pedigree. These are Kola, Olga, Limpopo, Odessa, Moscow, Julia. It is noteworthy that photographs of some representatives of the breed of those years have survived to this day. Interesting fact, for several decades, the breed has been actively developing and improving. But only 1935 is considered the beginning of the history of the Russian blue. At this time, the breed classified as a foreign type was officially entered into the Great Britain Studbook. At the same time, after 10 years, the threat of complete extermination of the genus of Russian blue cats increased. The reason for this is the Second World War. The restoration of the breed was carried out by the efforts of breeders from all over the world. And in the 90s, Russia took a fresh look at these animals. Russian blue cats are no longer a rarity at professional exhibitions, gracefully replenish all exhibition catalogs and adorn the covers of thematic magazines. Russian blue cat, breed description. Lunar queen, mysterious northerner, Russian Englishwoman, all this is about the representatives of one breed, the Russian blue cat. Such names arose because of the unique characteristics of the animal, thanks to which it is popular all over the world. Both in Russia and abroad there is a special attitude towards the Russian blue breed. The pets are very affectionate, flexible, calm and friendly. Thanks to such characteristics, they easily get along in any family. Russian blue cats have high limbs and a long body. In adulthood, they reach medium to large sizes. The main characteristics of the physique of representatives of this breed also include a straight small head with high cheekbones and a strong chin, large, slightly pointed ears, set wide and slightly inclined forward, almond-shaped eyes, wide set and having a green color, any shades of it are acceptable, from yellow-green to rich emerald, long tail, pointed at the end from a wide base, slender neck, which, thanks to the special arrangement of the shoulder blades, does not seem too long, blue-gray nose. The pads are dark lavender or lilac pink. But the main feature of the representatives of the breed is their coat. The coat of the Russian blues is dense, short and silky. Due to the almost equal length of the undercoat and coat, it seems very thick, even plush. It is soft and pleasant to the touch. The standard coat color is blue-gray. A silvery tint is clearly visible, due to which this breed is often called lunar. The weight of an adult is 4.5 to 6 kilograms, cats, and 3.5 to 4.5 kilograms, cats. The size of the body is medium, large. The average height is 25 centimeters. The life expectancy of Russian pigeons is 16 to 20 years. Representatives of the Russian blue do an excellent job of being a pet of modern families. They are quite independent and calmly wait for the owners to return home, are friendly towards children, and do not require special care. Popular colors of Russian blue cats. The main color of cats of this breed follows from their name, blue. In this case, any spots, transitions and lightning darkening are a sign of the introduction of other breeds into the pedigree, which is strictly prohibited in accordance with phenological standards. The only acceptable deviation from the norm may be subtle stripes on the kitten's body. However, even such spots disappear over time and true representatives of their kind. The key features of the classic color are color density, achieved through the density of the coat, monotony, the shade is the same on all parts of the animal's body. Overflow, the wool of thoroughbred blue Russian cats is overflowing with light ebbs. Slight lightening is permissible only in the area of the nose and ears, where the skin of the animal is visible due to the reduced density of the coat. Until recently, Russian cats were really represented in the world in only one color, blue, i.e. gray with tints. However, in the second half of the last century, due to attempts to increase the population of this breed, 2 more varieties of it were bred. Russian black, Great Britain 1960, Russian white, Australia 1970. Both types of animals are abnormal. They are also characterized by an exceptionally solid shade without spots, stripes, transitions. Such breeds are not recognized everywhere. They are admitted only in phenological associations of Africa, Australia and Great Britain. At the same time, white and black subspecies belong to the same group, Russian cats. In other countries, these two people are not recognized. The nature and habits of Russian blue cats. Even before being included in phenological classifications, Russian blue cats served as sailors' assistants on ships and were famous for their special hunting skills. Such qualities have left their mark on the character of modern individuals. Representatives of this breed are distinguished by a certain secrecy, independence, calmness. They are wary of strangers, taking a long look at them. The same attitude is observed towards other people's animals. Moreover, if a Russian cat nevertheless recognizes a stranger, then the manifestation of their affection and tenderness will not take long. The main features of the character of the representatives of this breed include friendliness. Cats are absolutely non-aggressive and very accommodating. They lend themselves well to education in childhood, quickly learning the basic rules of their existence. Animals are especially positive about children, steadfastly withstanding all their whims. Responsiveness. Due to their gentle nature and keen instinct, blue cats are great for dealing with depression. They feel the mood of the owner and try to improve it, if necessary, with their affection. Calmness. Russian blue cats are extremely calm and independent. They are not particularly fond of games and are rarely active. As for meowing, representatives of this breed rarely resort to it. Independence. All Russian blues are characterized by such a trait as love of freedom. However, it manifests itself in all animals in different ways. Most of the pets have completely lost this feature due to numerous phenological experiments with the genus. Russian blue cats are best suited for keeping in confined spaces. Bringing such a breed in a private house should only be if it is possible to restrict the animal's access to the street. Walking independently in the yard, the pet can increase the feeling of independence and play out interest, which can simply lead to losing the cat. Interesting facts about Russian blue cats. Representatives of the Russian blue breed are interesting in all aspects, from the history of their origin to the peculiarities of behavior at home. Animals are very graceful, beautiful and unusual. Each pet has its own unique character traits peculiar only to him. No less interesting facts about the representatives of this breed include variety. To date, several types of this breed are known: Scandinavian, English, and American. For representatives of each group, their own standards are put forward, characteristic of the phenological classification of a particular society. Royal roots. According to one version, Russian blue cats did not come to England from Arkhangelsk with the help of sailors who took these animals with them as rat catchers, but from the hands of Catherine II herself, who presented the pet as a hospitable present to foreign guests. Rock climbing. All Russian cats are united by such a character trait as curiosity. Due to excessive curiosity, these animals constantly climb on cabinets, refrigerators, cornices. In this regard, pets of this breed are often called rock climbers. So that such curiosity does not lead to damage to property, it is necessary to take care of the presence of multi-level cat houses in the apartment in advance. The hunting instinct. When purchasing a blue Russian cat, be prepared to receive a trophy from it in the form of a mouse, a lizard or even a dove. Animals have a well-developed hunting instinct. If there are other pets of smaller dimensions in the house, parrots, hamsters, foot and mouth disease, you need to be especially careful and vigilant. Obesity tendency. Despite its gracefulness and natural thinness, representatives of the Russian blue breed are prone to obesity. That is why their meals must be made in accordance with strict rules and regulations. More interesting facts can be found in only one image, becoming the owner of this unusual animal. Russian blue cats constantly give positive emotions and never cease to amaze people even after several years of living together. Pros and cons of Russian blue cats. The owners who have Russian blue cats speak ambiguously about the peculiarities of keeping such pets. Among the most frequently noted advantages are increased cleanliness. Cats should only in the right place, disdain to use a dirty litter box, and ideally lick their fur on their own. Extraordinary mind. Due to their penchant for learning, the representatives of the Russian blue breed are highly trainable and able to memorize several commands. The main thing is patience and affection from the owner. These pets do not tolerate bullying and violence towards themselves. Shyness. The owners of Russian blue cats rarely hear loud meows from their side. The pet's voice does not rise even during hormonal surges. Such animals are perfect for lovers of peace and quiet. Independence. Representatives of this breed can be safely left alone for the whole day. They steadfastly withstand the absence of their owners, quietly awaiting their return. Obedience. Cats are not at all vindictive and unforgettable. They will not deliberately climb tables or shit in the wrong places because of the owner's cry. Such pets get along well both in large families and with lovers of solitude. For them, the main thing is sufficient affection, care and always fresh filler in the tray. As for the shortcomings of these animals, they include attachment to the place of residence. Moving can provoke depression and negative mood in the animal. Fearfulness, cats treat guests with extreme caution, preferring to hide from them behind furniture. Propensity to hunt, if the parrot accidentally flew out of the cage, then it will obviously be difficult for him. In general, Russian blue cats do not present any particular inconvenience to their owners. They are very affectionate, they love to sleep in the same bed with the owner and lull him to a quiet and pleasant purr. Breeding of Russian blue cats. Russian blue cats have been purposefully bred since 1893. Until the 80s of the last century, the breeding of new pets of this breed was carried out only in America, Sweden and England. Today, this direction of phenology is relevant in all countries, including Russia. Breeders are the owners of one or more pedigree cat of the breed, registered in the system of the Russian Cynological Federation. Such specialists are engaged in breeding animals more responsibly. They select parents for future offspring, not only by external characteristics, but also by line, blood, psychological qualities, and pedigree features. Cats bred by professional breeders can take part in exhibitions and competitions thanks to their full compliance with the current standards for their breed. Such pets are quite expensive due to their breed purity. Breeders, or breeders, owners of one or more representatives of the Russian blue breed, engaged in breeding new offspring, not for the further possibility of presenting cats at exhibitions, but for the sake of obtaining material profit. Pets bred by breeders have all the external characteristics characteristic of their breed, but may have deviations from the standards, for example, white spots, long pressed hair, etc. The cost of animals from breeders is much lower. Such pets, as a rule, are acquired by people for whom the purity of the pedigree is not so important as the cat itself. Choosing the type of the seller follows from your own motives and capabilities. The main condition is the requirement for documents. Even an ordinary breeder must provide the buyer with a pet document which indicates the date of birth and the vaccinations affixed. The breeder provides more extensive documentation, including pedigree and compliance of the animal with specific standards. Care of Russian blue cats. Russian blue cats are great for people who don't have much free time. Such animals do an excellent job of grooming themselves, thoroughly licking their fur several times a day. The owner only needs to periodically maintain the purity of his animal. When caring for Russian blue cats, you must remember the following rules. Combing. Despite the thickness of the coat, it is often not necessary to comb it out. It is enough only once in 7 to 10 days to process the woolen cover with a rubberized brush. During the molting period, the frequency of such treatment increases to 1 time per day. Bathing. It is often not worth washing representatives of this breed. Water treatments are recommended only for severe contamination. It is recommended to use special dry shampoos for cleaning the coat. Before bathing, you should carefully cover the cat's ears with cotton wool. You can dry the wool with a towel or a hairdryer. The main thing is not to overdo it with the air temperature. Cleansing the eyes. The eyes of cats of this breed require daily examination. If discharge is detected, remove it with a soft cloth, handkerchief, paper towel. Ear cleaning. Ears should be cleaned monthly. Cleansing should be performed using special products that can be purchased at the pet store. In this case, in no case, should you go deep into the ear canals. Otherwise, the likelihood of their damage increases. Clipping the claws. The claws of Russian blue cats are quite sharp and can damage not only the property of the owners, but also the animal itself. Therefore, you should not neglect their timely removal. Claws should be trimmed every 30 to 40 days. Teeth cleaning. Experts recommend cleaning cats' teeth daily with special toothpastes. If this is not possible, it is necessary at least to regularly examine the oral cavity for diseases. Do not forget about regular visits to the veterinarian. The veterinary examination should be carried out at intervals prescribed by the doctor himself. The diet of Russian blue cats. To keep your cat healthy and alert, there are some feeding guidelines you need to follow. Small animals need to be fed with milk until the first month, gradually introducing cottage cheese and cheese into the diet. Feeding food during this period is prohibited. Flavors and artificial additives can negatively affect the health of the pet. From a month, boiled yolk and lean meat can be introduced into complementary foods, rabbit, chicken, beef. Transfer of an animal to dry food is possible only after it reaches the age of 2 months. The transition to artificial feeding occurs gradually. For a smoother switching of the body, it is recommended to pre-moisten dry granules in water. Unlike other purebred cats, Russian blues can eat both natural and artificial food at the same time. The main thing is to follow certain rules. Do not give the animal the remains of your own food. They may contain trace elements that are prohibited for animals of this breed. After each meal, wash the bowl. Russian Blues are very picky about the cleanliness of dishes. Check the water regularly. There should always be clean and fresh water in the animal's bowl. Follow the rules of a full-fledged diet. Fats, amino acids and taurine should be included in the food of pets in equal measure. Buy medium and premium food. Budget mixtures are less useful and less popular with animals. The ideal ratio of the diet of Russian blue cats is 70% dry food and 30% wet food, canned food, meat, preserves, or natural products, boiled meat, eggs, dairy products. It is also recommended to introduce vegetables rich in useful vitamins into the feeding. This is especially true of carrots. If your cat eats them, then periodically add them to feed mixtures, ready-made. Proper nutrition is the key to the animal's well-being, the beauty of its coat and longevity. That is why it is not recommended to neglect the above rules. If possible, consult with a veterinarian who, based on analyses, will be able to choose the most appropriate nutritional option. Diseases and health problems. To date, no diseases specific to the representatives of the Russian blue breed have been identified. However, there are several diseases to which these cats are very prone. Almost all of them are associated with the content in the apartment, lack of activity and fresh air, and the wrong diet. The most common health problems in Russian Blues are diseases of the musculoskeletal system. Representatives of the breed Russian Blue slopes to arthrosis, arthritis and osteodystrophy. Diseases can occur against a background of metabolic disorders and lack of vitamin D in the body. Such problems are expressed by increased fragility of bones. Skin diseases. The most common cause of skin diseases is an allergic reaction. Symptoms of such disorders are expressed in increased itching in the abdomen, paws, head. Kidney disease. Kidney disease develops in cats that are already in old age. Especially often, such violations are observed in inactive pets prone to obesity. The most common diseases are amyloidosis, hydronephrosis, glomerulonephritis, heart disease. The work of the cardiovascular system is observed in a small number of representatives of the breed. Most often, diseases are congenital or are provoked by infections. Infectious diseases. Viral diseases can be presented in the form of plague, rabies, panleukopenia, coronavirus, anemia. In addition, Russian blue cats often suffer from eyes, ears and teeth. All diseases of this nature manifest themselves externally. That is why you should conduct an independent examination of your pet daily, or at least once a week. An important fact, a sign of a deterioration in the condition of an animal can be lack of appetite, increased drowsiness, decreased activity, vomiting, diarrhea, changes in the structure of the coat. If they appear, you should go to the veterinarian as soon as possible. Only a well-chosen therapy will be able to completely eradicate a specific disease. Russian blue cat, price and how to buy correctly. You can buy a kitten of a Russian blue cat both in a specialized cattery and from hand according to an ad. The main thing is that the seller can provide documentation for the animal. When buying, you should pay attention not only to the documents but also to the pet itself. Its coat should be smooth, soft, the shade should be even, slight waviness is acceptable. The eyes, ears and nose of the animal must be clean. It is recommended to purchase cats that have already been trained to the litter box and transferred to feeding, i.e. after 2 months. Early weaning from the mother can provoke diseases of the gastrointestinal tract as well as a problematic nature. A pet who is healthy and ready to move into a new family should be active, not aggressive and mobile. The nursery where the animal is raised must be clean and tidy. In this case, the presence of a characteristic smell for cats is permissible. If you want to know what an adult kitten will look like, ask to show its parents. The cost of Russian blue cats varies from $100 to $800. The purer the pet's pedigree and the smoother its color, the higher its price. In nurseries, the final cost also includes the waste that went into the education of the animal, vaccinations, feed, accessories, paperwork. It is worth remembering that the price tags of professional breeders are an order of magnitude higher than those set by amateur breeders. The Russian blue cat is one of the most amazing creatures that amazes with its gracefulness, warmth, and intelligence. These animals are very friendly to their owners and extremely distrustful of strangers. They quickly find a common language with children and are suitable for keeping in a large family. Despite their young history, pets are widely known and are extremely popular all over the world.